Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your kitty. Alright, I am back with SpongeBob SquarePants, the movie, the game. It's been a while since I've played this, actually. I feel like that's true for all my games now that I'm playing. I always put like such a long gap between playing them, but it always makes it so much more fun to come back to it. It doesn't feel like... I don't know. Not to say that gaming's a drag, not to say that certain games are a drag, not to say that I hate playing certain games, but you know how like when you play a certain game or like you play like some franchises games, like, you know, you become obsessed with it at first, but then like you like oversaturate yourself with it and you're like, I still want to play this, but like later down the road, like later. I want to play something different now. So I guess it's kind of a good thing that I have so many series. I never actually get bored with what I'm playing. But yes, now we're on chapter 6. And oddly enough, this is actually the chapter I remember the most for some reason from when I was a kid and we had this. I don't know. I think it was just because like, it was just so bizarre. And it was just so weird because it had nothing to do with the movie, I suppose. Like, the shipwreck scene and the Detective Sponge and Inspector Star segment, it still kind of fit the theme of, like, you know, we're down in the deep, dark badness, basically, and we're trying to figure a way to get out. This just feels like it has nothing to do with the movie, but I'm like, you know, there is creative liberty here. We don't know what happened between certain parts of the movie, like what they ran into. Maybe they did run into a doctor and needed help with back pain. I don't know.
In pain? Come see Dr. Louie. He'll make yous guys feel better. Somehow that's not so comforting.
I don't know what's less comforting. The fact that he tried to be hip and even put "use guys" in single quotations, or the fact that he used "use guys." Cause I'm like, I'm a little terrified. I'm like, I don't know which one I'm gonna die of first. The cringiness from this guy trying to be someone he's not, aka going through like a quarterly life crisis, or a second quarterly life crisis possibly, or the fact that he might be connected to the mob and he might actually break my back for money. And I don't, yeah.
Hi,
Patrick?
Patrick, old buddy!
Hey, SpongeBob.
What you doing?
Dum 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 dum.
Right. Well, you seem busy. I'll leave you to your insane mutterings.
Okay, Patrick has no input. That's fine. Let's just get going to Lumbar Louie's. Kevin? Is that you? I have some questions why Kevin the sea cucumber and a big purple sea star is standing outside of a clinic wearing all black as if they're gonna rob the place.
I don't need to use that now.
Do we need sea urchins at some point? I don't... Jacques? It says Jacques? And Maurice. Okay.
Looks like a doctor's office.
In a big conch shell. Cool. Very thematic. You know, I'm gonna talk to these guys, even though it's kind of against my better instinct, but...
Hi! What's going on, guys?
We are protesting unfair treatment at the hands of the chiropractic overlords.
I saw the name Jacques, and I didn't think that the guy was gonna have a French accent, because I was like, you know, there's actually... you know, there's a lot of people in France, or not in France, I mean, yes, there's a lot of people in France too that have French names. That makes sense. But like in Canada, there's a lot of people that are, you know, that live in Canada that have French names in a sense. I'm using this because I'm like, they're French derived, I suppose, but they're not, they're European, I guess, more so. But European oriented names. But they speak perfect English. They just happen to also know French or something like that, or because they live in Canada, they just happen to also learn French, and their family is primarily French. But they speak perfect English. Like, you wouldn't think that they were French. Just the only thing that gives them away is their name. But wow. I always love when they do an over-exaggerated French accent.
What's a chiropractic?
A chiropractor is a doctor who treats the back and spine. And we are not going to take the injustice they deal any longer.
Oh, I don't have a spine. I'm a sponge. So I guess I can't join you guys.
You are speaking the nonsense. We are all invertebrates at this rally. None of us have spines.
Oh, well then what good is a chiropractor?
You are missing the point. We are protesting the right to see this chiropractic charlatan. None of us actually want to see him. We just want the right to do so.
Patrick, this sounds like a job for 2 men.
Squidward and Mr. Krabs?
No.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy?
Nope.
I give up! I give up!
You and me, Patrick. It is our duty as men to help these people iron out their differences.
Oh! You just reminded me of something really important.
What's that?
I think I left the iron on at home.
I mean, that is quite important. Thankfully, they live underwater, so hopefully Patrick's house will not burn down into a pile of rubble. But we don't know. Fires work differently in this universe for some reason. I'm still trying to figure that out myself, how that works. Okay. But I love the fact that, you know, they're invertebrate, you know, creatures, and they're fighting for the right. I mean, it's funny, I laugh at it, but it's like there's a lot of things in history, I feel like, that people have fought for the right for, regardless if they actually wanted it or not. It was like they want to be able to have the choice. And it's like, I can't down these guys, even though this makes a little bit more logical sense, because it's like this isn't like the whole thing of like, I guess an example is like the women's suffrage movement where they fought for the right to vote. Okay, women's opinions actually could make an impact. They wanted to be able to have the choice to vote, because many of them wanted to vote, but so it's like, that's a little different than this, but it's like women rallying to get their prostate checked by a doctor even though they don't have a prostate. That feels like a better argument to me, where it's like, if you were born biologically female, you don't have a prostate. Why would you want a doctor to check up something that doesn't exist? Just to look in there and say, yep, it still don't exist. You're good to go. Just to know if it magically appears one day. Same thing with these guys. Just use an x-ray machine. Yep, you still don't have a spine. Good to go.
So we have decided to help you come to an agreement. Take me to your leader.
Haha! Marius, get a load of the yellow one. He wants to see Octavio.
As if anyone off the streets can demand to see Octavio.
Octavio?
Yes, he is a generalissimo of the invertebrates, and he does not see just anybody. He is a busy man, He does not have time to chit-chat with the riffraff.
Does he have time to fiddle-faddle with the flim-flam?
I do not ask him about his personal business.
So what would I need to do to get to see Octavio?
Well, I would need proof that you are serious about helping our cause. If you could bring a piece of a ring from the despicable Dr. Louis, then I think we could do business.
I'm on it! Okay, I'm gonna go.
Viva la révolution!
Great. I'm also realizing a lot of these like early 2000s games, when there's a cause to be fought for, the people or the person at the head of the line seems to always be a French person. The French people seem to have a lot of things to fight for. I mean, good for them, but this is a cause that I'm like, I think this is a losing battle. You might want to back out of this one. Also, I'm gonna take my guess right now. Octavio is an octopus. I don't know what gave it away. Just a hunch. But just putting that guess out right now. I'm thinking he's an octopus. Well, let's go see this doctor. The way he's discriminating against non-spinal people.
These pictures are really bland. I want to see sharks or electric eels or something like that. These pictures are really bland. I want to see sharks or electric eels or something like that. These pictures are really bland. I want to see sharks or electric eels or something like that.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, so I have two questions now looking at this waiting room. My first question being, do chiropractors also deal with the pelvis? Like the pelvis bone? Like, do they actually deal with that? Because obviously this is a picture of a, you know, not pectoral muscle, the pelvis muscle, or the pelvis bone, you know, down here, your hip bones. And I'm kind of wondering, I mean, I obviously the spine does connect to the pelvis, but I'm like, I feel like that would have been another doctor or something like that. But anyways, the other question I have is they're not dealing with invertebrae. They don't deal with invertebrate patients, but yet they have a picture of a tentacle. So why is there a picture of a tentacle, like a diagram of a tentacle in a chiropractor's office? I have so many questions that are probably not going to get answers. Anyways, actually, you know what? If I just start walking, what happens? Oh wait, I want to look.
Hey, you can't go back there without an appointment.
I have one.
You do not. You can only get an appointment through me.
Barnacles.
I saw Plankton in that magazine. I saw him twice. Also, again, why is there a lot? I mean, I feel like it's again the same voice actor, basically, but why do all the female fish sound like they're from, like, they have a slight Boston accent. Boston, New Yorker accent, somewhere in there.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm here to see the doctor.
That's nice. Do you have an appointment?
Not as such.
Well, he's a pretty busy guy. Let me see what I can do. What's your name?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
No, seriously.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Do your parents not like you?
They love me. Why?
Just curious. Anyway, what species are you?
I'm a sponge.
A sponge, huh? Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Squarepants, but Dr. Louie is a chiropractor.
Yep.
Well, a chiropractor deals with bones, the backbone, or spine.
Uh-huh.
Well, how can I put this? You are an invertebrate.
Yep.
So, you have no spine, no bones. How can you be treated by a back doctor if you have no back?
Very carefully?
No, I'm sorry. Unless you have a spine, you cannot see Dr. Louie.
Barnacles.
Nowadays, I don't think receptionists or nurses or doctors can turn away patients with a genuine concern. I don't hear too many, times when they turn patients away at the door. And I'm talking like non-violent in a sense. Like they literally come in, they have a concern, they ask them about that, and they're like, well, I'm really sorry, but we can't help you. Especially like if it's the ER. I feel like a lot of times the ER, and I feel terrible for ER workers. Because like, especially like with clinics, with private clinics or privately owned clinics, they have more of a reason to turn people away at the door to say like if they come in, they say, hey, I need to see my doctor about this. They'll be like, well, they can't help you today, but they got an opening next week if you want to schedule an appointment for that. Stuff like that. But it's like, if it's an emergency and they need to be seen that day, it's like they go to the ER, and people at the ER they usually can't turn people away, which sucks. I've been watching a lot of YouTube shorts and everything like that from nurses and doctors and stuff like that of like patients that have come in. It'll be like something like patients asking like if they're pregnant or something like that. They're like, I think I'm pregnant because I kissed a boy on the lips. And it was like, how old are you? And they're like, I'm 30. And it's like, oh, sweetheart, we need to have a talk. You don't get pregnant from kissing boys on the lips. That's not how that happens. But they still have to see them. And it's like, that is 10 to 30 minutes of time that nurse could have been doing something else, or even just taking a break. And then they have to deal with a patient like that. That's like, that was information they could have looked up themselves. Okay, well, ma'am, do you realize that there's a protest going on outside your doors?
Are you aware that there's a protest going on outside the office?
I guess, if you can call two people a protest.
They're upset that the doctor won't treat them.
It's not that he won't treat them, it's that he can't treat them. Are you even listening to me at all? They have no bones.
It's not nice to tell someone they have no bones.
It's a tough world, little guy.
I can't tell who's the Karen here. The protester, SpongeBob, or this receptionist.
Isn't there any way I can see Dr. Louie?
Yeah, there is a way. Get a spine. Then I'll pencil you in.
Good day to you, ma'am.
Bye.
Jeez, of crow. This one episode. Patrick, aren't you? Okay, good, there you are. Jacques, I need a spine. Do you know anybody that we can just rip that out of?
Hi,
and bring that with me?
It's me again.
Mon Dieu, don't scare me with your infectious happiness.
Mon Dieu. I took French a while ago in high school. I didn't take very much French, but I did take French. I want to know now, what does that mean? I have Google Translate. I want to know what it means now. Oh, it just means my God. Okay.
So what would I need to do to get to see Octavio?
Well, I would need proof that you are serious about helping our cause. If you could bring a peace offering from the despicable Dr. Louie, then I think we could do business.
I'm on it. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Viva la révolution!
Okay, okay, cool, I can go down this way.
SpongeBob,
Yes, Patrick?
I think I'm gonna stay out here.
Okay, okay, have it your way. Wait here, I won't be long.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, okay. Patrick, or SpongeBob's just following my mouse pointer. Is this the way I'm supposed to be going? Seems like it. Talk to Quack in Top Hat. I don't know why that was so hard to pronounce.
Hi, what you doing?
Huh? Looking for something?
What you looking for?
My socks.
Huh?
I forgot to take my socks off before I got into the pool. They came off while I was in there, and now I can't find them.
Maybe I could help you find them.
Nah, don't bother. I mean, the hot water probably shrunk them down to nothing anyway. What good are socks that don't fit anymore?
I'm sorry.
Hey, they're only socks. Not like I lost my hat or anything.
Good point. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
The water in that spring is extremely hot.
Cool. Surplus store. Can I buy myself a spine? Fin locker. This looks more like a... I mean, the Fin locker sounds like a Dick's Sporting Goods, actually.
Those boots smell.
It's a gun store.
Yikes! Don't let it get near me!
Look at instruments of poking.
Ooh, a boat.
I was looking at the shirt, but okay.
This place has all sorts of canned things. Cans. Fun for the whole family. Hello, shopkeeper.
Hey,
Say, this is an interesting store you have here.
yeah, well, it serves its purpose.
You don't carry kelpo by any chance, do you?
Not hardly. The only food we have comes in cans.
Ooh, canned food, my favorite. Do you know anything about the fracas going on outside Lumbar Louie's?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, that guy is no good. I've got half a mind to march over there and show him just how spineless we really are.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he is a back doctor, and we don't have backs. What's the point, really?
What is this talk? You're an invertebrate. I expect better of you. I'm very disappointed. Sheesh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Don't let it happen again.
Okay, I will have to say the voice actor for this guy is actually really, really good. He lost a little bit there, but he's really good, actually.
I spoke with the, movement, and they told me to come have a word with your leader.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, the Generalissimo.
Sorry, kid, you're barking up the wrong kelp stuff.
Viva la revolution!
Excuse me?
Nice talking to you. I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, if I just... Run, SpongeBob, run! Run for it!
Hey, just where do you think you're going?
I'm, gonna use the potty.
Sorry, kid. No potty back there. And no customers allowed either.
Clam chowder.
But I'm not a customer, I'm a... member of... the Force? Member for the cause is really what I guess I should be saying. Okay, so that's to the superstore. Oh god, SpongeBob, come on. That's a dead end. Does this lead anywhere over here? Or is this just a dead end as well? Dang. That's a dead end. Okay, what do I do then? Is there anything past the billboard? I don't think I checked. No. Isn't there such a thing as like spine coral? Could I just find that and then just snap that off and be like, I got a spine. It's coral, but I got a spine. You said once I got a spine I could see the doctor. We don't have any items whatsoever. Okay, time to start thinking out loud. Time to use the rubber duck method. For any of you that are not familiar with the rubber duck method, it is a programming technique in which when you don't know what you're doing, or you're stuck or something like that, or you're going down a rabbit hole, so to speak, you start talking out loud and hopefully it'll lead you to the solution. Okay, so we need a spine. We do not have spines. We talked to Jacques. I didn't talk to... I think he called him Marius. I think his name is Maurice. Well, there are sea... Oh!
That sea urchin won't miss one little spine. He's got hundreds.
See, guys, the rubber duck method works really well. For any of you that haven't tried it, I highly recommend it, actually. Even if you're not a programmer. I am magic. I somehow opened up that door from miles away. Lady, I got a spine!
So, guess who has a spine?
Not you. You're a sponge.
Wrong-o. What is this?
It's a sea urchin spine.
Exactly. So let me in. I'm gonna see the doctor.
You have missed the point entirely.
Patrick, did not this kind lady say earlier that if I got a spine, I could see Dr. Louie?
She did, I heard her.
And I do believe this is a spine. Ergo, therefore, and thusly, you should honor your word.
Ugh, I don't get paid enough for this. Fine. Give me a moment.
Patrick, we are quite possibly the smartest creatures living under the sea.
Did you see her? She was all confused. It must be hard being so stupid. Whoa, wait a minute. We live under the sea?
Just broke the fourth wall for him, Pat, or SpongeBob.
You can see Dr. Louie now.
Hooray!
Running back there. Got back. Baby do got back, actually. Thank you.
Ew, gross.
What is that? Is that someone's small intestines? Or large intestines? If your intestines are tangled up like this, that is not a good thing. You should see a doctor for that. I can't go anywhere else, so I'm guessing I'm just gonna go in the examination room. Just wanted to look at the poster.
Yeah, hospital stuff creeps me out. I can't look in those cabinets. It's not my business. And besides, there's probably needles and stuff in there.
Those are just cabinets.
Hiya, Doc.
Hello. What seems to be the problem?
So the word on the street is you're from Egypt and you lack motivation.
So, the word on the street is that you're from Egypt and you lack motivation.
Excuse me?
Yep, I know all about it. You're a Cairo slacker.
Chiropractor.
Tomato, tomato, let's not mince words.
I'm a chiropractor and you're a sponge. You have no bones, so I really can't help you. I'm not sure why Whitney let you in here.
You aren't sure, huh? Well, I've got news for you. Your flunkies have failed you. You're all alone. Your kingdom is crumbling at your feet.
You seem rather excitable. Perhaps I should prescribe a sedative.
I'll say.
SpongeBob's like, yeah, it's probably a good idea. You should probably do that. I have a lot of problems. Great.
I'm here to talk about the protest you have going on outside.
Oh, that. Yeah, those guys are kind of getting on my nerves. But the big one, he scares me. Always looking at me kind of shifty and stuff.
Why won't you treat them?
Hey, I'd be happy to treat them if that's what they want. Wouldn't help them, of course, being that they are boneless. But I'll do what I can. The problem is, they're pretty touchy, especially the leader.
I'm also realizing this guy, like I actually don't know what the big one on top is. The reflector bit. I love how it's just sitting on his head. It's not actually around his head at all, it's just sitting there.
I spoke with a member of the revolution, and he said that if I could bring him a peace offering, he'd help me reach Octavio.
Really? That's good news.
Got anything I can bring him?
You can take my stethoscope. You think that'll do?
Maybe. Thanks.
Cool. I don't know why he would have given me the stethoscope, though. Those are pretty expensive. What about it? I would have been like, okay, will a pair of latex gloves or non-latex gloves, like examination gloves, be enough? But I got a peace offering here.
I got a peace offering from the doctor.
This will do just fine, I believe. I will tell you the password to get past Octavio's personal guard, but it will not be enough. You will need to wear the outfit of La Revolution. Talk to my friend Marius. He has an extra one.
Okay, what's the password?
The password is sticks and stones can't break our bones cause we don't have any.
More like a passphrase, really.
Whatever.
Cool.
Hi there, big fella.
You want something? No?
You are quite possibly the largest starfish I've ever seen.
Yes, it is in my genes.
Bet those jeans have a size 46 waist. Little denim humor.
Don't push it.
Do you know what's going on here?
Of course I do. I am a soldier in the Revolutionary Army. I fight for all invertebrates everywhere. Well, when I say fight, I mean stage protest. But it is every bit as noble.
Nice.
If you guys are protesters, shouldn't you have signs and be chanting slogans and stuff?
That's what I said. But our leader Octavio said, it's better we just stand around outside this here place looking mean.
And you know, you do that very well.
Nice.
Your friend over there said that you had an extra black turtleneck that I could wear.
I do. You can have it, but I'm afraid it won't fit.
Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Viva la Revolution!
Cool. So I'm just gonna present it to the guy like I have it, I just can't wear it.
SpongeBob?
Yes, Patrick?
I think I'm gonna stay out here.
Okay, have it your way. Wait here, I won't be long.
I'm gonna take as long as possible. Okay, I need to go this way and then down. So I want to go to the superstore. Or the surplus store. Do I need to put the turtleneck on?
I don't think so.
Okay, no, I just need to...
Hello once again, shopkeeper.
Yeah?
Take me to the leader. I have the password.
What is it?
Sticks and stones can't break our bones, 'cause we don't have any.
That's right. But I still can't let you in the back until you are properly attired. Octavio is very specific about that. Come back when you're wearing a uniform.
Can you sell me one?
We don't sell them. Don't want everyone wearing them. Then it would be hard to know your friends from your enemies.
Can't you just let me in anyway?
I can't take you in back unless you're wearing a uniform. Sorry.
Rat, nice talking to you. I gotta go.
Okay.
I just... When he said that, he was like, I can't let you in. I was like, I figured out what it was. You have to go to the hot springs, shrink down the shirt, so that we can wear it. Excuse me, Quack, I gotta shrink my shirt.
Ha! The hot water shrunk the black turtleneck. Now it's just my size.
Great. Put it
The
on.
hot water shrunk the turtleneck. It's just my size now.
Awesome. You look like a proper dad. With your seaweed mustache.
Hello once again, shopkeeper.
Yeah?
Take me to the leader. I have the password and the uniform.
What's the password?
Sticks and stones can't break our bones, 'cause we don't have any.
Correct. Viva la revolution. Octavio is down the ladder in the back.
Thanks.
Cool.
Hooray! It worked! So, Octavio, we finally meet.
Apparently.
So I wasn't wrong. He is of the octopus genre. Or the octopus gene pool. This guy looks more like a kraken. It's funny. Squidward looks more like an octopus. Octavio looks a lot more like a squid.
You are a hard man to get in to see.
Octavio must protect himself. There are people who would see Octavio hurt. You are not one of those people who would betray Octavio, are you?
No! SpongeBob would never betray Octavio! SpongeBob swears!
Octavio believes you.
So, Octavio, tell me about yourself.
If the movement were a living being, Octavio would be the brain. Jack and Marius would be the lungs, and Valjo upstairs would be the heart.
And who would be the skeleton?
No one! We would need no skeleton. Bones are like crutches, and we have no use for crutches.
I'm dying. I'm dying with this logic.
I like this room. You know why?
Because to rage against the dying light stirs your soul to its core. Because a mighty beast lies dormant within your heart, and Octavio awakens that beast within the smell of injustice. A smell no cologne can cover, not even one that costs $5.
Well, I was just gonna say 'cause it has a ladder, and ladders are fun!
Octavio weeps for the Jews.
Hey, your answer was good too. SpongeBob comes with a peace offering from Dr. Louie. He wants to offer you his services. Right now, he's trapped in his office. He's afraid Marius is going to step on him.
He just might. So you are telling me Dr. Louie is prepared to treat invertebrates?
Yes, and he gave me this stethoscope to give to you as a sign of peace.
A stethoscope, huh?
Yeah?
Dr. Louie offers his noble adversary Octavio a stethoscope?
Well,
This is momentous. This is like a warrior offering up his trident. Perhaps Octavio misjudged Dr. Louie. I must set up a meeting with this man at once.
you!
And you, Yellow One, Octavio offers his heartfelt thanks. Without you, who knows what madness we might have descended into.
Hey, SpongeBob is more than happy to help.
1,000 thanks. I will go meet this great healer at once. Viva la revolution.
Cool. Great.
Patrick, where are we?
Kansas?
I don't think so. But wherever we are, we better Whoa! It's the Cyclops!
Maybe he wants to be friends with us.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh. This was quite a jump.
The heat is so intense from this lamp, I can't move.
Tell me about it.
This doesn't look too good, Patrick.
You mean we're not gonna get the crown, save the town, Mr. Krabs?
I don't think we're even gonna be able to save ourselves, buddy. I guess what everyone said about us is true, Patrick.
You mean that we're attractive?
No, that we're just kids. A couple of kids in way over their heads. We were doomed from the start. I mean, look at us. We didn't even come close to the crown. We let everybody down. We failed.
Shell City.
Yep, we never made it to Shell City.
Shell City.
Exactly, buddy. That's the place we never got to.
Shell City.
Okay, now you're starting to bum me out, Patrick.
No, look at the sign. Shell City. Marine Gifts and Sundry.
Shell City's a gift shop? But if this is Shell City, then where's the... Pat? We did make it. Oh.
SpongeBob, buddy! Don't die! We've come so close! I've got to find a way to bring SpongeBob back to life! He needs water, and fast!
Well, we're gonna have to wait on that. I feel so bad ending on, like, literally ending it on SpongeBob's death. SpongeBob's dying moments. Oh, God. I'm debating, though, if I can withstand another bit of nonsensical logic. That last chapter was just so much for me. It's on par with watching, like, one of those cringe videos, and you feel the amount of embarrassment. It's like secondhand embarrassment in a sense. You're like, oh, I feel it. I feel it in my soul. And it's like, and I'm dying with that person. Only this time the people don't understand that they're supposed to be embarrassed. So I guess it's more like watching a Karen embarrass themselves. But they feel justified in embarrassing themselves. And you're like, this is embarrassing. Like, really embarrassing. Like, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Embarrassed. Like, I'm ashamed for you. I feel like I committed the act, kind of embarrassed kind of idea. Yeah. I hope that's getting to people, because I just realized I explained that like maybe 3 times over. But yeah, so I think I'm going to leave this part off here. Maybe I'll do another part today. Maybe it might be another day. I don't know. But I'm glad I got at least one part done. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part, whenever that is. Bye-bye.